Pretty. Let's try this. Ndị be anyị kedu nnukwu unu mere how una day, my people. You guys are making me angry. I'm trying to be consistent in both posting my videos and doing live, but you guys don't want to learn Igbo. You don't want to learn your father's or your mother's song. Yeah, I'm going to somewhere and I decided to come on live so we can talk, keep you guys company and we can learn one or two things. Who is here? So I've been trying to be consistent in doing live for the past 1 month now. Not every day, but unlike before, I don't do live at all. But this time around, I try as much as possible to come on live and also talk to you guys on live because it makes sense coming on live as well to talk to you guys. So today, I'm going to start today with telling you guys the advantages and usefulness of learning your mother's or your father's tongue. It's very important that you learn your mother's or your father's tongue, especially in the eastern part of Nigeria. We're not used to that. We're used to speaking English, and English is a borrowed language. It's quite unfortunate. It is what it is. English is a borrowed language. If we can try as much as possible to speak our mother or our father's tongue, it will do also very much advantage. Think about the future. You might say that it's not your business. You don't have anything to do to come into Nigeria. You don't have any reason coming to Nigeria, so you don't have to come on. You don't have to learn this language. My father did not teach it to me. If your father did not teach you, your mother did not teach you, you teach yourself. Teach yourself so you can teach your children. Because you see, most people, they will probably say, my father did not teach me Igbo, my mother did not teach me Igbo. That's why I didn't learn how to speak Igbo. If your mother apparently or your father apparently did not teach you Igbo, then you teach yourself Igbo so that you can teach your children, so you won't make the same mistake as well. Everybody in this life, everybody in this world has where they belong to. You live in the US, you live in the Canada, you live in the US, you live in the UK, you live in the Australia, anywhere you want to live, there must be a place you come from, and that place you are is not where you're coming from. That is why I love other foreigners like Polish, Indians, and what have you. Chinese, Japanese, Koreans. You will not miss out in seeing them not speaking their mother's tongue. They will speak their tongue. And the Chinese one, in as much as the Chinese one sounds very irritating in my ear, the way they speak it, but they don't even mind. They don't mind to speak it. You will see them speaking it where they are, wherever they are. You will see them speaking it. You enter elevator with them, you see them speaking They enter the elevator, you see them speaking it. They don't care. They don't care because they have where they are coming from, because they have where they belong to. Everybody in this life, I repeat, has where they are coming from. That country you're living in is not where you're coming from. That country you're living in is not your birth of origin. If you like, let it be that your mother and your father traveled to the US for the past 50 years. They have not come back to their country. They are speaking like Americans. They are speaking like Polish. They are speaking like whichever country you're speaking out of, whichever country you want, you feel like they are speaking like. They should speak, but they have where they are coming from. And it's the bitter truth, because it's the lie that we lie to ourselves. Like, we act as if we don't know, as if we are Americans, we are UKs, we are Norwegians, we are Pakistan, we act like we are foreigners, whereas deep down in our hearts, we know that we are not. If you think I am lying, if you are in this shoe, go and ask your parents, or even if you know who is in that shoe, go and ask them. Are they happy that their child is not speaking their mother's tongue? When I mean speaking your mother's tongue, I don't say you should become an Igbo teacher, or you should. Me too. I didn't study Igbo in school. In my secondary school, I learned Igbo. I didn't study Igbo in my university. My second semester was a science student. I didn't study Igbo. I did not study Igbo in my school, as a profession. Like somebody will say I studied somebody will say I studied English language. Somebody will say I studied chemistry. I didn't study Igbo as a course in university, but I'm proudly Igbo, and I can tell you that I speak Igbo very, very fluently because I have started speaking from when I was small, and up to this stage I am in my life. I can tell you that I'm speaking Igbo that I can be able to teach another person how to speak Igbo. So no matter how you put your body that you are not this one, that your parents have not come back to Nigeria for the past 50 years, they are not happy. Go and ask them why didn't they come back. Some of them did not come back because they don't have papers. They won't tell you, because when they get back to you, because of them you have your passport. Because of them you're living a good life. So they won't tell you, or maybe some will say, but some of them will not tell you that this is what they went through, because they don't want you to perceive that hardship. Why some will break it, and so they will tell you that, so they know that life is not easy, that they have made that sacrifice for you guys. But withstanding is not the reason why you shouldn't speak Igbo to your children. That is not an excuse. But I'm not saying this out for those that decide to find an excuse where there is no excuse. So everybody in this life has where they are coming from. Everybody nwere ebe o si wee bịa. Esi onye nu wee tụta gị, mma gị na mpa gị amụrụ gị nwere ebe ha si wee bịa. O nwere agbụrụ ji ha. O nwere agbụrụ ji ha. Maka a na-ekepụ ihe ka a wee kenye gị. Ekewekwa oke ka ekenye gị. Maka obodo ahụ ị nọ ya iche n'obodo gị. Ekewe oke a ga-ekenyekwa gị, but a ga-ekenye gị as second class citizen. A ga-ekenye as second class citizen. Ama nkenye gị as first class. Because mụ na gị ma na-eburo first class. Mụ na gị ma na-eburo first class. So a ga-ekenye gị as second class. Mechọọ ya. Second class ka ị ga-abanye. Maka na ebe mụ na gị nọ na ya. Maka ebe mụ na gị nọ na ya. Ọ bitter truth, mana eziokwu. Mana nke eziokwu na-afụ ụfụ. My hand is dry. Aka m kpọrọ nkụ. When you want to say my hand is dry in Igbo, say aka m kpọrọ nkụ. So back to what I was saying. Is it easy to teach your children your tongue when you are in a country that they're not speaking your father's or your mother's tongue? See, I will tell you as it is. The reason why I'll tell you is not easy. The reason why I'll tell you it is not easy. So to stand on your pace, you stand on your foot. It's not easy. I'm doing it. I'm finding it difficult. I am trying. I'm striving. My husband is trying as well. We are striving. We are being intentional. You talk. You have to. You will talk and get tired, because anytime they are talking, you're listening to their conversation. You want to divert the conversation to Igbo. So all these trains, it's not easy. It's like an engine is working. You know when you're blending corn, that is how your body is working. So, but when you're in Nigeria, you don't need to stress yourself of all those things. Or when you're in the eastern part of Nigeria, you don't need to stress yourself, because they will go out, they will play, and they will learn. Even the ones that brought back their children when they were small, they don't even need to do much thing again. Their children will learn, because they will go out and play. The other advice is that when you want to relocate your children to Nigeria, I don't know, don't try to relocate them where they will speak Igbo to them, because it's still the same thing. So if possible, people should just go to the east. So can you do it? Yes, you can. Let me talk like Obama. Yes, you can. Do you know why I say yes, you can? Because right now, I also have a language I am learning. I have a language I'm learning, and in 4 years, I can tell you I can communicate in that language now. Not communicate as a teacher, like I'm teaching you Igbo now, but I can communicate, and I can teach somebody the primary aspect of it. Somebody that is still trying to start the language study. I can treat the person, the primary aspect of it, something that the person can use and communicate daily. So it's when you have options, that's when you say, yeah, speaking this Igbo is hard. When you don't have option and you need to learn a language, that is when you know that it is easy to learn that language. How can you strive in learning this language persistently and seamlessly? in a situation where you are and you know that that place you are in, that they are speaking Igbo language, please speak Igbo language, leave English. Leave English. That's why I said you have to be intentional. That is where being intentional comes in. People are there and they can speak Igbo. Divert to Igbo, leave English, don't speak English. Speak Igbo. Don't speak English, speak Igbo. You make mistake, they laugh. Ignore them. When they laugh that you made mistake, just tell them, why are you laughing? Okay, what is the right thing to say? Or when they don't even want to laugh, but they know that you're not speaking it correctly, which they hardly do. It's foreigners that does that, which they hardly do. But just still say, how will I say it? And when they say it, repeat it. Using conversation, daily life conversations will help you to make sentences. Learning phrases. I say on my channel, if you come to my channel now, if you check my YouTube, when I started this my YouTube journey, you see that I've not even gone 5 years on this journey, but I have over 400 and something videos. That is to tell you how consistent I am in posting video on this channel. You guys think I'm playing, but you guys are not showing up for me. You guys have to show up for me because it's my strength, my hard work. See, posting videos in language is different from posting normal vlog videos, because when you're posting in language, you have to edit and translate this line by line. But if I'm doing normal videos in English, I'll just talk my thing, just like how I'm saying now. You guys are hearing me, and that's how I'm gonna just edit it and post. When I'm doing video in language, I have to edit that language, and I have to use the correct wordings for that language. That is where it becomes difficult. This life is not gonna last too much. I'm just trying to go straight to the point. So what am I saying in the essence? The conclusion of what I'm saying is that be present in my channel. Come and watch my videos. So get me to 4,000 subscribers. If you don't want to get me to 4,000 subscribers, get me to 3,000 so that I can even have super chat. So you guys can be sending me money for my hard work. Sending me super chat and others for the hard work I am putting in being consistent. If you get 3,000 subscribers, you get 3,000 watch hour. You have a luck to get to super chat offers. If you get 4,000 subscribers, watch hour, that is when you start getting adverts on your videos and you start earning money. I need those adverts. People are trying to watch my video. I know, but see, let me just tell you back to what I'm saying. Learn phrases. I have so many phrases on my channel. More is still coming. Try as much as possible to learn those phrases. I keep saying, it's the phrases that will help you to make sentences. If you don't learn phrases, you can't make sentences. So the more you are very conversant with phrases, the more you can make correct sentences. Do you understand what I'm saying? When you're conversant with using phrases, that is when you'll be able to make sentences. Because it's one phrase to another, you got to join together and you make a complete sentence. It's even if you don't make a complete sentence that is very fluent like me, but when you use those one words, that is what you say. Like I said in my phrase, I said, food is inri. I want achorum. So it's not a phrase, it's a single word. They are phrases. But I want to make a sentence now and I say, achorum inri. I want food. I told you that is singular, is personalization. Achorum means I want food. You come to YouTube, you watch so many videos, See, let me just tell you, I'm sure that most of you that are living outside the country, at least in a day, you go to YouTube to watch 1 or 2 videos, even if it's podcast. Those times you have used to come to YouTube to watch 1 or 2 videos, why don't you just take one of my video phrases? They're not long, 10 minutes, 6 minutes, 11 minutes, 9 minutes, 20 minutes. Take one and watch and put in your watch later. I want it to be the way that you make it that becomes very easy for you. When you watch my videos, you go to that option that says, you see save to watch later. You save it to watch later. Why? So next time when you come, you know where your last lesson, lecture stopped. You go back to that video and open it and continue from where you stopped. Sometimes you can do a learning exemplary problems for yourself. You just put down the phone, put earpiece in your ear. When you're listening to me, when I'm saying chair in Igbo is called Before I say Oje, you say it. That is how you memorize what you have learned if it's correct. So when I'm doing phrases and I'm calling names and I'm trying to say it in Igbo, when I call that name, before I say it in Igbo, just quickly say it. Quickly say it in Igbo before I say it. That is when you're doing correction. That is when you're doing, going back on what you have learned, if you actually remembered. So guys, I'll be ending this video here. I know people didn't come. I just know one person that came on this live. It's okay. And the person came in and left. But it's fine. But anytime you have time, just come on this live, open it and watch it. It's not long. It's approximately 16 minutes live. Okay? One person just came in now. Please, can you put down your name? Can you write in the comment section so I know who just came in? Because I'm about to go out. I've said a lot. I have stayed here for 16 minutes and I've said a lot. Except you start from the beginning to start watching. But if you want to say anything now before I go, just drop it down in the comments so I can read. And please like. Please like. So I know that most of you in a day go to YouTube to watch 1 or 2 podcasts, to watch 1 or 2 videos. But when you do that, you don't come to my channel. You don't come to this IGBOTIC Nono to watch 1 video. You disappear. Save my videos in your watch later. When you come into YouTube to watch 1 video, make sure that before you leave that YouTube, you have watched 1 of my video. That is how you be consistent. That is how you improve in your vocabulary. That is how you improve in your sentences. That is how you improve in speaking. I have so many videos on this channel. If you check when I started this YouTube, I've not been on this IGBOTIC Nono YouTube for 4 years or 5 years, but you can see I have over 400 and something videos. That is to show you how consistent I am in providing video for you guys. Doing Igbo video is different from doing other videos like vlogs that you guys need to watch. Do you know why? It's more taxing, it's more difficult because every video I do, I have to translate it, I have to edit it, and I have to translate in Igbo. But if I do my video like I'm doing now, I don't need to translate it. I just edit my video and post and you guys will watch. So vocabulary videos, language video is more difficult and more taxing. That is why you guys have to support me a lot. When I do videos, you have to support me and watch it. You have to share, you have to like, and so on and so forth. Because I put a lot of work. You guys should get me to 3,000 watch hour on this channel. Let me even get close to my super chat so you guys can be gifting me for my hard work. Yes, now you guys can be gifting me through super chats. So what am I saying? Intentional. Being intentional is the way you learn this language. Be intentional. I'm also learning a language. Be intentional. If you're not intentional, you will not learn it. And don't act like someone that has option. I'm learning a new language. I'm not acting like someone that has options. Don't act like you have option. When you go to go and buy something and you see that person can speak Igbo, use Igbo, leave English. That's how I'm learning it. Because whether you like it or not, you're Igbo, you're an Igbo person. Everyone in this life has where they are coming from. If you live outside the country for 100 years, you have where you're coming from. If your parents have made that mistake, it's not their fault. Maybe 1 or 2 things must have caused the reason why they didn't speak Igbo to you, the reason why they didn't bring you to Nigeria to learn Igbo. 1 or 2 things, maybe they have struggled for you, which is not even a reason, but let me just make it as a reason. They have struggled to have a life for you. That is why you have a life now. Please, don't make the same mistake. Struggle to have a life so that your children too will have a life. This is the end of this video. I'll be going off now. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.